Hello friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you my experience with coronavirus in the past 2 weeks. Hopefully it will be a benefit to others. First it started actually with one of my family members, and it was spread to my family and my father, mother, sisters, and I was the last to get it after the first exposure. And as per the government rules, all the exposed should be isolated for 10 days and tested at the beginning of the virus and after 10 days. So in this case, the test first came negative for all the family members, and after 10 days, all the family members were positive, and I remained negative, and it came to be a false negative. So for 2 days, the test was negative, and after that, I started the symptoms. And here, as you can see, this is the assessment center. Anybody exposed to a person who had the COVID-19 positive will go to this assessment center. And in this case, they will take all your details. They will make a nasal swab, and here there is a tracking watch that they will put for you for 10 days. And after that, you will do another test, as you can see here in this video. Also a tracking watch, as you can see, and also there is a tracking tool, which is an application from Preventive Medicine and Department of Health, and here all your details and the results will be on this application. And here all you need is your ID number and your phone number, the registered phone number, and you can track all the details and all the results here. So here I'll open the application so that you can see it in details here. It was all my PCR done. So the last one, it was negative, and also on 3rd of March it was negative. Then after that, on 6th of March, when the symptoms started, fever, sneezing, cough, so it turned to be positive. And here on the beginning of the symptoms, I woke up with a fever. It was 38.5. It started increasing. The second day it reached 40, and I had a shortness of breath, muscle ache, fatigue, pain in the back of the rib cage. And on the third day I started dizziness. I cannot stand. I had a nausea, and also there was alteration of smell. I did not lose the smell and taste, but I was smelling a strange smell, and I had a nausea, and I could not tolerate food in this case. Here I went to the emergency hospital. I was worried what is going to be done, what's the PCR result, but here I was like 90% sure that it's positive because I started the symptoms. Then here they registered my details, and I was taken to a separate treatment room where a nasal swab was done to me, two nasal swab actually, and one chest x-ray and blood test and urine test. And here the result of the PCR was positive, and but thankfully that the chest x-ray was clear, so in this case I was a little bit relieved. Here the doctor also classified my case as a mild case of COVID. They sent me actually home, and to be isolated for 10 days, and to be repeated PCR every 4 days. Actually, it was a big help that they come to home to take the PCR test every 4 days, 3 to 4 days. And this was the tracking watch. So if you leave the house, it will be against the rules. So actually this was of a great help. It was antiviral medicine, 8 pills in the morning, 8 pills in the evening. Then for the coming days it was 3 in the morning, 3 in the evening for 6 days, continuous 6 days. And they gave me Panadol, so sometimes it was 4 to 6 hours I was taking Panadol because of the fever that reached 40. Also vitamin D and vitamin C for the immunity. Vitamin D, you can take it either 1000 every day, or you can take it like 50,000 every week, and vitamin C every day, 1000 milligram. and also zinc. Actually zinc, it should be 40 milligram, or here I had 25. I was taking one in the morning, one in the evening. So this was mainly the medicines given. I have one important advice regarding the zincs and the minerals. Always get it as in a chelated form, like zinc chelate, so it's better because mostly minerals containing like zinc oxide and magnesium oxide, they are harmful to the body, so take care of this information. Here also we were prescribed a mouthwash, like betadine mouthwash. It kills bacteria and viruses. Actually, it's very helpful also in killing the viruses. So it's also very important to use it like 3 to 4 times. Starting with the preventive measures, tips, and advices. First of all, hand washing is of great importance. You should wash your hands not less than 20 seconds with soap and water, or you can use the sanitizer or the alcohol, 70% alcohol. So always keep your hands sterile. Also here I emphasize on the gloves. It's very important to wear gloves if you are dealing with a patient of COVID positive, or you have other members that you are dealing with. Protective mask all the time when you are going outside with the social distancing. Here also the importance when you are having the symptoms, the importance of the thermometer and also the oximeter, the pulse oximeter and the oxygen oximeter. So in this case you can monitor it continuously. Here, this is the oximeter. It will give you the oxygen saturation in your lungs, and it will give you the pulse counts. It's very important to drink lots of fluids because in this case not to be prone to dehydration, because you can have also dry mouth in this case because of nasal block. Also emphasizing on the fruits and vegetables because they are high in vitamins and minerals, which is essential for the immunity. It's important to emphasize on hot fluids, hot soups like chicken soup, vegetable soup. It will be of a lot of benefit when you are facing COVID. I would like to take the chance to thank the government so much because they were providing us with free meals all the quarantine period, and also with the free laundry services, which was of a great help. Actually, you need assistance in this period, and they were of a great help. Thank you so much. Finally, I got one of two tests negative. I finished the quarantine period. It was a period like of 13-14 days. And here they removed my watch. This was the tracking watch box. And here is the watch removed finally. And thanks God, it passed. I would like also to thank the doctors, the COVID doctors and nurses for their efforts and calling continuously and monitoring also our cases and the tests that they were performing. It was of a great effort from their side. Thank you so much. Finally, I like to share my experience with you, my lovely friends, and hopefully it was of a benefit to my friends and other people. Thank you for the time spent on this video. Wishing you happiness and success, and there is always hope in life. So keep smiling. Thank you, friends.